What's good, YouTube? This Quinn of the here coming to another NBA talk video. This one's gonna be about who is the best point guard. But first, comment, like, subscribe, and share if you like my channel and you want to show support. At the end of the day, we know there's a lot of injuries with the point guard. You got Rondo, who ain't been the same. Derrick Rose been injured. There's a lot of point guards that have been having them. Even Kyrie be injured a lot. But we got some good emerging young point guards in the league. You got Stephen Curry. He got them ankle injuries, but this season he been putting up 20 and 9. You know what I'm saying? Playing better defense, shooting like 40, almost 50% from the 3-point line. Then you got Damian Lillard putting up a dub a game and saw a couple of assists. Then you got Kyrie Irving doing the same thing Damian Lillard do, coming off there rookie of the year, being an all-star. Damian Lillard was a rookie of the year last year. He an all-star this year. Kyrie, his second year, he was all-star. But this year he was a starter, putting up that 21 points a game as Kyrie. His team's still not winning, so he's not really a player you should want to build your team around. But you know what I'm saying, Kyrie Irving is definitely one of the best scorers in this game, even though he only averaging 21, but he can get the ball in the basket in many ways, and he's a good shooter. Then you got John Wall out here. John Wall out here getting monster stat numbers, getting them steals, 2, 3 steals a game, getting like 2 blocks, like 7 to 5 rebounds, 8, 9, 10 assists, 12, 13, 20, 25, 30 points. He's probably the most complete young point guard out right now because he's a stat stuffer and he can play the best defense to me. But you got Eric Bledsoe out there in Phoenix. He been injured, but he showed that he can be a pretty good defender and a pretty good scorer and a pretty good point guard. Could be elite one day. That's just a little quick run through about the point guard that's out right now. Then you got Rondo recovering. He having some small numbers, but he's playing his playing time up. He had 18 and like 10 assists and a couple of boards. So Rondo coming back. You got Ricky Rubio out there in Minnesota getting some good assists, but can't score the basketball. And of course you got Russell Westbrook, who I play with on 2K, is unstoppable off the dribble, but shoots horrible from the field. 42% from the field this season, but he's still gonna get his 20, even though it's gonna cost him a lot of shots. So you got a lot of point guards to look forward to this year. You got Drew Holiday, was an All-Star last year. He been injured. That's another point guard that's young that's injured. You got Tony Parker still out here. He was an All-Star this year. He been injured this season, but he been putting up his regular numbers. But the question is though, and since I got a lot of subscribers, I just want to know what's the consensus of what you guys think is the best point guard. Like, you saw Kyrie Irving starting this year. You saw Stephen Curry starting this year. Both brand new starters in the league. They never started before, and they young players. Is they the two best point guards in the conference? You still got CP3. I haven't mentioned CP3, but he been injured too. But CP3 could easily be the best. He a top 3 player in the league. But this season he been injured. It's like obviously Derrick Rose will be up there, but he been injured. So now we got to say, as of right now, who would you guys pick out of all the point guards in the league to say my number one point guard in the NBA right now? Who would you say? Would it be Steph Curry? Would it be John Wall? Would it be Kyrie? Would it be CP3? Who would it really be? And I want to know why, because this is an interesting question because there's a lot of good point guards that do similar stuff. There's a lot of them that only can attack the basket but decent shooters. There's a lot of them that can just shoot the ball. But it's a lot of point guards now that's becoming all around ball players, not just a passer like Ricky Rubio. He's just a good passer, but he's not complete on the offensive end. So he won't be one of them. Some people might like him, might be able to defend, tell me why. He a good defender, he gets his teammates involved or something like that. But you got players like John Wall, CP, Steph Curry that's shooting good from the field, getting a 20, getting a assists, helping a team win basketball, all playoff teams. But then you got players that's like Kyrie Irving that's scoring the basketball, but his team not putting up the wins enough to make a playoff run. But now they've been on a little hot streak, but they lost their last 2 games as of this video got put up. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. You got point guards like Raymond Felton. That's a generic average point guard in the league. But this is just a quick video just to get my subscribers involved in a debate about who you think is the best point guard. And I just thought of this randomly, but right now, like I said, you got Stephen Curry starting in the West, Kyrie Irving starting in the East. This is a whole new wave of point guards that's actually elite level. That's really like we got two new point guards that's starting this year on each conference. Ain't like one just came up. Like Kyrie Irving was an All Star last year. Steph Curry was never All Star till this year, but they both starting this year. Who is the next best point guard? Who is the best point guard in the NBA? CP3 is my pick, but somebody else might say Curry. And it's hard to go against Curry. He's been putting up that 20 points, 9 assists, good free throw shooter, good 3-point shooter, but he can't shoot the mid range. CP3 got that complete game. You know, he can shoot the three, shoot the mid range, shoot the free throws, play defense. He averaging, he leading the NBA in assists. But maybe since we saw him not start this year, maybe the people are sliding more to Steph and Curry. He's more exciting. So let me know what you guys think. Who the best point guard and who the next best out of the future. I'm gonna do a video about that next. But who the best point guard in the NBA today?